For this video, I'm going to create two Windows virtual machines and have them talk to each other by being in the same virtual network and in the same subnet without having port 80 HTTP web traffic enabled. So first I'm going to create those two virtual machines. VM1 and VM2, Windows Server. For this one, I'm going to make it a bit bigger so then I could download IIS on it, just so I could have a visual of the second VM being able to talk to the first one. You'll see why we won't get there. So look, only keeping RDP open, I'm not adding HTTP. And let's check the networking. So it's going to create a new subnet, AZNet or Vnet, and a new subnet, and it's going to be public. So after it's validated and deployed, I'm going to create the second one. So I'll pause while it's waiting for that. Okay, so the first virtual machine is being created. Let's create a second one. VM2. I'll just keep it the same. RDP, not HTTP. It's the same virtual network as the other one, same subnet. And I'm gonna pause while this one's being created. So let's go to first virtual machine and install IIS on it. So let's just make sure that it's private. IP is here. I'm gonna copy that because we're gonna use it later. Let's connect to it through RDP. And I'm gonna pause while it loads up. Actually, while we're waiting for the first one to load up, let's go to the second virtual machine, VM2, and it's a similar private IP address but ends with 5. Here's a public. It's in the same virtual network. So let's start getting this set up. And while that's doing that one, let's go to virtual machine 1. Let's install IIS. And I have a different video about installing IIS, so I'm going to quickly go through it. Alright, so let's go to the other one. Let's get Internet Explorer ready. Alright, let's go to VM2. Here's VM2. Let's just make it look a little bit different to help differentiate them. So here's VM2, and we'll go back to VM1. Alright, so it's still installing, so I'm gonna wait till it's installed and then come back. Okay, so IIS is installed. So we're gonna put in the private IP address of this virtual machine, VM1, that I copied earlier. And that's why we installed IIS, just to have this. Cool. So now we're going to go to virtual machine 2. And remember, the only port open is RDP. Go to Internet Explorer. And we're going to connect to virtual machine 1. And we're connected to it. And the reason why, even though we don't have HTTP enabled, is because VM1 and VM2 are in the same virtual network. Oops, not that one. Here. There's a NIC. Connected devices. And now let's show it's virtual machine 1. And so they both have public IP addresses and separate and private ones. And if we really wanted to, we could change the network security group. But the reason why it works is because we have this rule right here for virtual network that's allowing all traffic, and since they're all in the same, both in the same virtual network, that's why it's allowing traffic between these two virtual machines. If we want to change this rule and make it more defined and granular, then we could change it to deny and then add a rule about HTTP, and then since they're both, well, we have to do it for both network NSGs for both VMs. But anyway, this is the way I do it without doing HTTP.